So this is such a very quick and easy no-bake dessert. It is also low carb. We're going to start by getting a loaf tin, and then I'm just going to put 2 sachets of low joule jelly. This is 1 box of a low joule jelly, which has 2 sachets in it. I'm going to put both sachets in, and to this I'm going to add 1 cup of boiling water. And then we're just going to mix those together until it's all combined. This is actually half the amount of water that you would usually use for those sachets. Next I'm going to add 1 cup of Logan berries. Of course you can add whichever berries you want. I'm just going to simply stir that through. Then we're going to add our creamy yogurt. Now this is a sweet and creamy Greek yogurt, and it's also low carbs. That's what it looks like if you're buying it in the shop. It's a Greek yogurt. And I'm just going to fold that yogurt in through that jelly mixture like this. And I'm only going to fold it through so that I don't break up that beautiful fruit. It should look like this when you've folded it all through. Next I'm going to put our cream cheese, softened cream cheese in there. And once again we're just going to mix that through like this until it's all combined into that mixture. This is how quick and easy this dessert is to make. Once you've completely combined it through like this, we're then just going to pop this into the refrigerator for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. I'm just going to use the whisk just to get the remainder of that cream cheese residue through into that jelly mixture. And there we go. Just pop it into the fridge. And it only takes a couple of hours for it to set off completely. And I'm just going to run a knife around the outside of that just to loosen it up. And then I'm going to get a fish slice, and we're just going to lift it up on those edges so that when I turn it upside down it should just flop out. So now we're just going to turn that up onto a plate, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So you can just eat this like this if you want to, but I like to top this with some cream. To make the cream, we're just simply going to put the cream into a bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of sweetener to that, and then I'm just going to use a mixer and blend it all up. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes just for this to thicken up completely to where you want it to be. But when it's completely thickened, you should be able to turn the bowl upside down without that coming out. And then I just use a Glad wrap bag. I've got these little icing nozzle applicators. I just cut a little tiny bit off the edge of the bag. I put my little nozzle through into the bag, into that corner like this, there like that. This is so easy because you just throw the bag away afterwards. Put my cream in. And then I'm just going to put this on the top, decorate the top with this cream. This is a really good, quick and easy dessert. If you've got friends coming over, my grandchildren love it. I'm just going to cut it up and I'll show you the texture inside. You see how soft that is? It's got a very smooth taste, jelly-like consistency, but a very, very smooth, creamy taste, almost like a cheesecake. And with those loganberries inside, it's absolutely delicious. Of course, you can add whichever berries you want. Depending on the jelly you use, you can add different fruits. So an orange, you could put peaches. It'll all work the same. And there it is. Look at that. Well, I hope you give this one a go and enjoy it.